Hi guys! So today's video is extra special. I am very excited to interview a fellow lawyer who has purchased my legal templates. My name is Amira. I am the lawyer blogger behind eselfgrew.com, and I have Elizabeth here with me today. So let's find out that why did she purchase my legal templates? How was her experience? Hi Elizabeth, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So tell us, where are you located? Tell us about yourself.
So I'm from Connecticut. So I started off with a blog, That Book is Brunette, and it's grown into a new freelance business, That Book is Brunette Literary Services, that offers editing and other services for authors. And as you mentioned, I'm a lawyer. I work editing judicial opinions.
Awesome. So, Elizabeth, it's very exciting to have another lawyer, and you're not the only one. I have tons of other lawyers that purchased my legal templates, but you're like the first one I'm actually interviewing. So, I am interested in knowing, how did you hear about me?
I think I first saw your templates on the Uncorked librarian's website. She has a list of resources, and she mentioned that she used your templates. And then when I was just doing my research, I just kept coming back to your templates and just seeing how many big names were using them, and they just seemed to be the best option. And so I finally pulled the trigger, especially because when I started my business, I especially wanted that to be protected.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. And when another lawyer purchases and trusts you like that, to me, that's the highest compliment. So, which legal templates did you purchase?
So right now I've got the starter legal bundle, which has the privacy policy, the disclaimer, and the terms and conditions. And then I also purchased your independent contractor or freelance contract template.
Perfect. And what made you decide to, I know you talked about how you found me, but what made you decide to purchase the legal templates from me?
I saw you went to UConn Law School, and so being from Connecticut, that kind of was like, oh, hey, someone went to a school I know and trust about it. And obviously just seeing all the recommendations from other bloggers who I trusted, liking your templates, and then just reading them over. They just seemed very straightforward and like they would be easy to customize and put up on my website. There wasn't a lot of work that I would need to do on my end. It seemed like some other ones seemed to have these flip through courses and they're step by step. And I was like, well, that just seems like a lot of work. I kind of want to just copy and paste something. And so that was a big reason too. And legalese, I obviously understand it, but I was like, I don't know, I can't write this myself. I don't specialize in this area. And I know some people I know who don't go to law school, but no, I did. Like, well, you're a lawyer. Why can't you just write it? I'm like, well, would you hire a tax attorney to defend you in murder? No, you wouldn't. So I know civil law, but I don't know business law or all the intricacies behind the privacy policy requirements. So that was a big deal for me. It was like, I need someone who knows what they're talking about, who wrote these for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's why we have specialty lawyers, right?
Yeah.
So talk to me, how were you feeling? I like to always kind of gauge the before and after experience. So if you don't mind sharing how you were feeling before you purchased the templates, and then how did the templates kind of help you?
So I definitely at first I went into it a little overwhelmed and also being like, I don't want to spend too much money, so I will try to do this myself, but then I'm just driving myself crazy, pulling my hair out, trying to write these things, especially when I read privacy policies. I was like, oh, there's just so much wording in them. I was like, I don't know how to write this. So once I finally pulled the plunge and decided to purchase them, it was just such a relief, just so much ease. And then just how quickly, less than 5 minutes, I had a privacy policy and I was like, oh, I can now go write blog posts or do marketing, things that are really important, but I was wasting time trying to do something myself. And now I didn't have to.
Absolutely. So, no, that makes sense. And I love it that it was so easy and quick for you. So, what about free legal templates? You could have gone for a free legal template. So, tell us your reasons for not going for that option.
A few reasons. One, I was worried, I don't know who wrote them. They could say that it was written by a lawyer, but it could just be some blogger who looked at a bunch and mishmash them together into a policy for you. Same with I know some of the website hosting will have a policy page template come up, but again, you don't know who's writing it. And so I was just worried that it wouldn't adequately protect me. And I guess in terms of also, am I actually allowed to use a free one? Because obviously if they just copied and pasted it from someone, then technically that's against the rule. So now I'm violating the rules by using this. So it's just seemed the best to invest in one that I knew I could use, I knew it was written by a lawyer, and that I knew I could trust.
I love that. See, this is why I think a lawyer would be able to elaborate on something like that. I love that you mentioned that copyright violation. That's what you were hinting on. Like, okay, you know, you don't
Yes.
know like whether you even have the legal rights to use the free template in the first place, because there could be a violation down the road. So I love that you pointed that out because a lot of people don't realize that. So that's another big problem with free legal templates, guys. You don't really have the legal rights to use them. I mean, there's just there's so many things also that are missing in them. So Elizabeth, what about recommending my legal templates to others? Would you recommend them?
Oh, completely. To bloggers or freelance business owners. So obviously, I have both that I use to protect it, and I just think that you might see the price tag and like, oh, but I mean, one, it's really not that bad if you think about how much you'd be spending to hire a lawyer. Let me tell you guys, we're kind of expensive. And just the ease of use for them. And you guys have great customer service. And I just think that they're completely worth the investment and the peace of mind.
Awesome. And also, you know, there's a quick way to earn your investment back too after you can become an affiliate after you purchase, and then you can earn your 40% commission. And before you know it, you know, I do pay thousands in affiliate commissions every month to my customers, and I love that. So in the end, is there anything that you would like to share with bloggers and entrepreneurs that are watching us and they might be on the fence of, you know, they want to purchase the templates but probably aren't sure?
I would say that you might think that you don't need them. You're just a small little blog, or you're just a single person who, like me, is working editing things for indie authors. You might think, well, who's going to sue me? But you never know. And I just don't think it's worth the risk to not be protected. And you never know if some person from the FTC is going to audit your webpage. You might think they're only going after Facebook or Twitter, but they might look at your site and you don't want to get audited because you're not going to be able to afford those fees. So I think it is definitely worth the upfront investment of purchasing legal templates you know that will protect you in the long run.
Very well said. Even I couldn't say better. So totally agree. Thank you, Elizabeth. And remind our viewers where they can easily reach you.
So I can be found at thatbookishbrunette.com, and that's actually my handle for Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest as well.